Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday the 4th of November 2024. November already, can you believe it? This is episode number 43. Yeah, November. Where did October go? I haven't a clue. It came and went really quickly. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Hope you all kept safe and well and enjoyed family time or what whatever time you'd got crafting or whatever. Today I was gonna say it's a beautiful day today. It was a nice day. It just started drizzling and rain, so not so nice now. Um anyway, let's get on. Crack on. Um so as usual I'll start with the crochet along that I'm doing with Natasha at Hooks and Stitches. This is hashtag Hooks and Stitches 3D Cal 2024. She'd got this book and I'd looked at it for a good few couple of years really. And what put me off, I always look at the reviews on the books, and a lot of the reviews said tiny writing, which I thought, well, like tiny writing, you can still read it, can't you? You know, so I thought, well, as Natasha was doing the crochet along, I thought, oh well, I'll get the book and crochet along with her. But I really wouldn't recommend it for beginners. It's some of the squares are lovely, straightforward, and a joy to make, and then some of them there's quite a few little typing errors, and some of them are just really quite difficult to understand. Luckily, you get a chart, so if you're stuck with the written instructions, or sometimes they're just wrong, but at least the charts tend to be correct, so at least you can look at the charts. But it's a lovely book anyway. We've got a nice big selection of squares. What I'm doing with mine, I showed you. I've took the middle out because I needed it for another cushion. So this is what I'm doing with mine, making them. This is the 4 squares. These were fruits, and then I just put a plain solid granny square on the back. I did put a zip in as well. So and these I'm going to do 6 of these for my 6 grandchildren. So that's the fruit one. So I'm not sure who'll get what, but that's a. Oh, dropped my book. Excuse me. Oh no, I've lost my page. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, it's all right. Don't panic. We're all okay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with them. So I think they'll be nice as that. Anyway, last week Natasha, morning Natasha, by the way. She draws from a pot every week, every Monday on her episode, Hooks and Stitches. She draws 2 new squares to make. Last week it was the lion. Love the little lion. I didn't put those because I thought they looked a bit like popcorn or something. It's meant to be his cheeks. It is meant to be cheeks, but the more I looked at it, the more I just saw popcorn, or I don't know what I saw. I suppose from a distance it may look like, the side pieces, but I couldn't get popcorn out of my head, so I didn't actually put those bits on. So that's the square, and that's my little Leo the lion. There he is, cute. I think he's quite cute. But I just did the nose and the mouth, and I thought I can't bring myself to put popcorn on the lion, so I didn't do that. But lovely square anyway, and that one was easy to make, just straightforward. Don't think there was any typing errors, but that was just lovely to make. And then the next one that she drew was the starfish. Lovely starfish, and again this one This one was actually straightforward as well. So that's my little starfish. So you start off in the centre, and then you square it off. It shows you how to square it off. Finish the square, and then for this bit you worked into the back loops only of the orange, and then when you come to do this you pick up the front loops. So I thought that was cute. There's themes like under the sea, wild animals, so that was under the sea category. Obviously, let me just tell you the categories for the new members. We've got food and drink, fruit and veg, animal magic, which is like sheep, pig, bunny, mouse and llama, and then we've got a dog, rabbit, cow, cat, owl and chicken. Then we've got wild beasts, which is the bear, the lion, the fox, panda. Then we've got under the sea, which is starfish, terrapin, jellyfish, whale, shark, crab, etc. Then we've got holidays, which is flip-flops and palm trees and things to do with holidays. We've got mini beasts, which is like the frog, the snail, beehive, butterfly. Then we've got quite a few flowers. Then we've got motives like a rainbow, the moon, a teddy, the diamond, cloud, things like that. Then we've got abstract, which is a wobbly square, a bobble, a spike, a circle, popcorn, a textured granny, things like that. Then we've got celebrations, which is, I've done none of these yet, which is the Christmas elf, birthday cake, turkey, Santa's belt, and look at the Santa's belt, isn't that lovely? That looks, there's the turkey. And then there's a wreath, there's Easter eggs. So yeah, there's quite a lot of lovely squares and I'm really enjoying them. They're always, some of them are a bit of a challenge, but it's good, isn't it, to challenge yourself sometimes. So really loving that crochet along. So that's that. Oh, haven't told you, Natasha's already chosen her next two for this week coming. So we have got page 61. This is next week's to come, this coming week. We've got the terrapin, little terrapin, look, it's cute. That looks straightforward. You'll start in the middle, then do the square it off, then add these little bits afterwards probably, or you pick up the front loops. Yeah, you pick up the front loops and work into them. So that's the terrapin. And then we have got, what was the other one? Just a second, find my book. My husband bought me this book for one Christmas, a few Christmases ago. I just really like sheep, okay? I do love sheep. So here I just write what it is, what colours I'm using, the hook. I tend to use a 4mm hook. So here I've got the date, week 28, 4th of November. It's square number 54 and 55, and it's the terrapin. And on page 74 we have got the dragonfly. 73. I like writing things down in notebooks. The dragonfly. So that's for this week coming. So looking forward to doing those. Put that away. Keep my pen safe, so I can never find my pen. That's those. And the next thing, again, I've got another book. I've got a book for each of my projects. And this is hashtag a year of granny squares. And it's by Jenni at In My Spare Time. Hi, Jenni. And with this, Again, I also write down which square it is, how many balls of yarn, the rating, what colours I've used, and you know, for each of the ones so that I can keep note. So this week we're working from this book. You've probably seen this book on a lot of YouTubers' channels. It's a year of Granny Squares, and this was this week's. The book is by Kylie Melita, and it's in spring. There's categories of spring, summer, fall, or we say autumn, and winter. And then there's a few projects, and then you get the techniques and basic stitches and colour work and everything in the back. And we've done all the spring categories, and we're on to summer. So yeah, we just started the summer. That was last week, number 14. Sunset Skies, which is just the granny square and then cornered off. This square, oh my goodness, I absolutely loved doing this square. It was just a basic granny square in the middle. That's your granny square that way, and then all you had to do was just this was really easy. Once I'd done one triangle, I could remember the pattern to do the opposite one, and then in the opposite corners. So it's similar. No, I didn't do the blues. The picture was just two sorts of blue, but I quite liked that colour. So forgot to mention 3D granny squares. I'm mainly using Starcraft Special DK, but for this I used, where are we? I used the Yarn Smiths Create DK. This I featured in last Wednesday's Wool Warehouse Wednesday. It's beautifully soft, and I've got quite a few colours, so I thought I'd start using these. Squares come. It's a 4mm hook, and the squares come really nice. But they did recommend this week. Most of them are 4mm hooks, most of the squares, but for some reason this time it suggested a 3.5mm hook, which I didn't. I used the same as I always use, and it's come the right size. So there's that colour. That colour's tangerine, and then I also used this colour, this lovely blue, which is light turquoise. And then what was the pink? Where are we? Pink. Was this the? Yep, this one was pink berry, that colour. So those were the three yarns I used. And I wrote in my notes, I always write in my notes whether, I always put the hook size, the number, the date that I've showed it, colours, and I always write either love this square, we'll make it again, or very nice to do, I'd make it again, or some of them I wouldn't make again, not many. Lovely square to make. Take care to read every round. That was number 3. So I always make notes if I've had to just be extra careful with a row or whatever. But this one I put very easy to make. We'll definitely make again and make it into a project. So I think, I'm not sure what, but it shows you here how you can put them together and make different with the little triangles at each end. you could make them into something, a nice beautiful pattern. So I would, yeah, definitely make that again, and I absolutely loved it. And next week, this week coming, we've got, that one was actually a one ball of yarn skill rating, and this is a 2 ball skill rating, and this is next week. Is it midsummer? Isn't that lovely? What screams summer more than a bright sun on a cloudless day? So that's meant to be a sun, so might do that a deeper orangey colour, as it's a nice big bright sun. So that's that spoken about, and that's, like I said, that's Jenni in my spare time, hashtag a year of the granny square. My next, so that's my that's my crochet-alongs, my cals I've been participating in, other than the donut. No, can't speak. Other than the donut cal, which I'll show you at the end. The next thing that I've been doing, and it did take me quite a while to get this finished, but it is for another cal actually, and this is for Litsa. Hi Litsa, over at Coco's Crochet, and this is hashtag crochet through the decades cal 2024, and we've been doing 60s, 70s, no, 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. So this next month coming will be the last month, and it'll be the 90s. Am I saying that right? 50s? No, it'll be the 80s. Oh, get it right, honestly. 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. So 80s is what's coming up next for November. In October, it was the 70s. Oh my gosh, we got there in the end. Now, I couldn't decide what to do for a good halfway through the month, and then when I decided, I've always wanted to make this for a long time, since it came out. It was in the Crochet Now magazine, issue 51, which was, it was 2019, I think it was. That's how long this magazine was. That's how long I've wanted to make it. And it was I can't even remember now the year, 1972, I think it was 1972, and this was a British animated series for children, and it was called Bagpuss, and it was all about a little, let me show you him first. This is little Bagpuss. It's meant to sit like that. That's his little tail, his big tail, chubby tail. This is what took me ages, because you've got to carry the pink and the cream and the pink and the cream and the pink and the cream. These were okay because it was just in stripes, but the head did take me a while, and this was a little bit awkward. You made the muzzle, then you had to push it all up the top and then pull that tight. So anyway, anybody in the UK has probably heard of Little Bagpuss. Let me sit him on my shoulder. Little Bagpuss was a little saggy old cloth cat that belonged to Emily, little girl called Emily, and she had a shop, but it wasn't to buy and sell. Her shop was for lost or broken toys, and everything was taken there. And then at night time, when Bagpuss woke up, all the other toys woke up as well. And then he tells a little story I think the very first episode was a ship in a bottle, and the ship was all broken in the bottle, and then the little mice. There's a little wooden woodpecker bookend, and there's lots of little toys that come to life. And Bagpuss tells the story of the ship in the bottle, and then they fix it. The little mice fix the ship and put it all back so it's mended, and then they put it back in the window for the owner to come and collect it. But it's such an old-fashioned, cute little. I watched the ship in the bottle the other day, and it's on YouTube. You can find it if you put in Bagpuss episodes. You can find it's so old-fashioned and lovely. But anyway, that was nuts. So, I love Bagpuss, and I love the colours of him and everything. But it's funny, I was reading Bagpuss originally wasn't meant to be pink, but when there's the two men that directed and made the little animation. When they sent off the cloth to make little Bagpuss, because he's obviously like fur fabric or something, but when they sent off, they meant it to be a bit more marmalade colour. But when it came back, it was pinker than what they thought. But in the end, they said they're really happy that it was pink and not like a marmalade colour. So that's little Bagpuss, and the pattern was in the Crochet Now magazine. That's him there. And this was issue number 51, which was, like I said, 2019. What did I say? 19? No, 2019. I think. Where are you, little Bagpuss? Let me find you in the book. Goodness me, let me have a look. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So that's little Bagpuss. And I used 12mm safety eyes in blue. And that's the back of him there. So I used a 3. Did I use a 3mm hook? And the colours I used were, where's my cream? I used the Yarn Smiths Create DK in cream, and this was this lovely pink berry. So that was for that. And I love him. I love my little Bagpuss. So he's entered for the 1970s crochet along. Oh, I'm so happy I made him. Another one I wanted to make is Garfield. I mean, we've got dogs, not cats, but I just love, I don't know, the colour of him and everything. And if you go and watch the YouTube, he's just so cuddly and cute. He's lovely. Love Bagpuss. So yeah, that did take me quite a while. Quite a while with all the colour changes on his head. But I'm so happy. Just got it in time for the end of October for that crochet along. The only other thing I want to show you before we get onto the donuts, the donut cal. See what they're doing at what day was it now? I think it was Friday or Saturday. My husband had been into town, nearest town. It's about half an hour away. And he'd been into the co-op, and he came back and he said, "Oh, I've treated you to this, and this is your crochet and knitting." Well, I used to get these quite often, and I'm working through them. These are some of the little projects. It's knitting and crochet, but I thought I didn't open it. I thought I'd open it today. so we can have a quick look together at what's in it. So when you open the bag, try not to make too much noise, you get this free. You get a little pair of wooden knitting needles, and you get a crochet hook. That's a number 3.75. I haven't got one of those. And then you get these lovely colours. That's lovely sparkly. Those are nice colours. So you get, this one is called Candy Castle. That's sugar plum. This one's frosting. This one's peanut brittle, candied, and candy apple. So those are the colours that you get. It isn't the best. It's okay. It's okay. But I suppose for amigurumis and that, it's fine. But it wouldn't be any good for. I mean, is that used with that? No, it isn't. This it's a nice book. I mean, they do show you, there is patterns. So cute, look. There is patterns other than what you can make with that. And then this is on the back. That's knitted. That's crocheted. Meet and make sugar plum. That's sugar plum. And then sugar and spice projects. Oh, the little gingerbread men, look. So this is the date on this. Date. It's issue number 47, and in the UK it's £11.99. But that's because you get the free yarn. So that's Mike. He always says a bit at the, just saying hello and welcome. All of you Christmas crocheting creators. I'm so excited to take you on a visit to our candy world to meet the gingerbreads, the delightful residents of their newly made gingerbread home. So these are some of the projects. There. Right, I'll try and whiz through because I know it can sometimes take a while. So, say hello to the newest residents of Candy Cane Lane, the Breads, a super sweet couple who can't wait to explore the new town. So that's their little home, the little gingerbreads, look, and that's their little house. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? So let me have a look. Yarn kit. So you'll need one ball each of the frosting, the peanut brittle, the candy, the sugar plum, the candy apple, and candy castle. So is the instructions, but so all of that you can make with. Sorry, that's just don't want to try to call you in a minute, Em. So that's, you can make those with the kit, and then crocking around the Christmas tree. That's a little crocodile that's knitted. Oh, look at the cupcakes and the little macarons. So that's him. You can knit that. That's by Amanda Berry. And then there's a garland. That's is it knitted? Oh no, that's crocheted. That's a garland. And again, you can use the kit, which is a ball each in sugar plum, candy apple, frosting, peanut brittle, and candied and candy castle. This is done in exclusive. Oh, it's like a table runner. The sweetest candy. This is, it's crocheted again, and it tells you to use Stylecraft Special DK, so not the kit, but any yarn really, designed by Emma Varnum. And this is taken from Vintage Granny Squares. It's taken from that book, which is available online. Vintage Granny Squares. That table runner's taken from that book. And then, oh yeah, it looks, oh no, it's a scarf. A table runner. Oh goodness me, what am I like? It's a scarf. Didn't it look like a table runner there though? Honestly, it's on a bench. Yeah, it would have been on a table, I suppose. But yeah, I thought it was a bit narrow for a table runner. Oh, silly me. It's a scarf. Lovely scarf as well. And then you can... Oh, that's a knitting pattern for a nice little cup cozy. And this is from the kit. You can use little little mittens, little, you know, hand mitts, fingerless mitts with little gingerbreads on. They're lovely. That's for sizing small, medium and large to fit around a palm, 17.5 centimetres or 19 or 20.5 centimetres. So adult, yeah, they're nice. Festive Friends. To these before I make a fool of myself. Oh, they're just little friends. It's alright. They're just little friends, but they're knit as well. And that's using the kit. So a lot of the patterns in here, you can use the kit. That's just a page of things you can buy. Sorry, shopping. Then we've got a little mini make, which again uses the kit and is crocheted like a little, oh, it looks like a little donut hanging. Is it a donut? Oh, it's a wreath. It's getting worse. Oh, it's me thinking of food again. Oh, it looks like a donut, doesn't it? Not a donut, it's a wreath. I thought wreath in the first place, and I thought, oh no, it looks a bit like a donut. You'd probably make it like we make the donuts. Oh, it's a wreath. It's a little donut wreath. Dear me. Oh. And then Can't Catch Me. This is just any orange or brown. It's the little gingerbread man. That's knitted. And then Discover How to Spread the Joy of Knitting to the Younger Generation. That's a little bit of teaching your little ones to knit. And then there's tips, and there's also, oh, it's just so cute. This, it's mittens and, oh, look, how cute is that? Winter warmth, hat and mitts. This striker set is perfect for keeping kids snuggly and warm this winter. It's 375 knitting needles, 4-ply. Coda, shush. Its sizes small, medium and large, designed to fit baby, toddler or child. And it's suggesting that you use 4-ply, 66 meters per ball, 100% polyester. Doesn't say what they've used. 4-ply, but something like a sport weight or something. That was really cute. And then there's is this knit again? That's knit. That's a cable phone cover. That's nice. Gnome for Christmas. So the little gnome. That's crocheted. That's quite cute. Oh, just thinking, Dot, you wanted a Christmas gnome, didn't you? I think, did you? Hi, Dot. see you tomorrow. You were on about a little Christmas gnome, weren't you? So don't know whether that'll be any good to you. I'll bring you the book and show it you tomorrow. So that's just some more pictures of the little gnome. Coda, so you stay there, good boy. Got Coda with me today, haven't we? The emotions. Whether it's Christmas or a birthday, these expressive fairy lights will brighten any occasion. So the little Christmas lights, but they've got little different expressions. Look on all of them. Some are angry. Look, some are smiley. Some are that. You can use the kit yarn. Oops. You can use your kit for that. Some of the, it'll be all stripe. This is using, oh yeah, this is the kit as well. A ball each in candied, peanut brittle, sugar plum, candy apple and frosting. It's DK and it's 100% polyester. Well, it might be quite soft, 4mm, and then a pom-pom maker. That's designed by Ella Birch. So you can knit that. And then Charmingly Sweet. That's like a crocheted cupcake trinket. It could be made as a keyring, bracelet charm, earrings. The possibilities are endless. And that's just using a light pink or yellow and purple or white. And then some of those little things, you could make them into little key rings. Look here. That's crocheted. I think we're getting there. Picture perfect. A little pig. And he's knitted. And that's using the kit as well, the yarn kit that you've got. Then you've got this. Bag it up, dear. Oh, it's a little reindeer. Make your gifts extra special with Victoria's Fab Reindeer Treat Bag. Perfect for candy, small gifts or nibbles for Santa's sleigh crew. And that's using the kit, peanut brittle, candied, frosting, candy castle and sugar plum. 3.75 hook. And the pattern is there. That's quite nice. Might make that for something. And then tree historic celebrations, travel back in time and party like it's the Jurassic period with your own T-Rex and presents. So that's the little Coda. Stush. So some little presents, look. And T-Rex. That's crocheted. Oh, that's the postman, they're letting me know. And then Nutcracker knits. Little Nutcracker. Dear. Yeah, that's knitted. Cute though. A little dress in that sparkly yarn. Soda, come here, darling. And then Prance of the Sugar Plum Unicorn. That's a little unicorn. That's lovely glittery yarn, look. So that's crocheted and that's using the crochet kit. So there is quite a lot you can do with the yarn. Then in the back it's giving you the basics, techniques and things. The knit basics and techniques. And the next issue, which is on sale, does it tell you? No, it doesn't tell you, but there's all these things in next issues. That'll be a Christmassy one as well. Little tree and what's that? Get Yeti for Christmas with us. Little Yeti, cute. So that's that. Really lovely. It's a bit expensive, but a little bit expensive, but you do get that. And it's 100% polyester, so it may just be. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Being polyester. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. And that's the sparkly one for the... They're just... This is candy apple. I don't think it's presented with your crochet and knitting 100% polyester. Doesn't tell you how much is in them, I don't think, but it doesn't really matter. You've got a lot of projects there that you can make. Sometimes it tells you about the yarn, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, what's new? Discover what's new and trending in the wonderful world of wool this month. Just looked at those. Look at that. That's that nice. Look nice and cosy. We could do it in the black colourway, and then oh, they're nice. I've got a book of the Hexie, and I've never made anything from it yet. But yeah, I like that one. That's nice, lovely. So anyway, that's that. So thank you, Mr. Watts, for that. He just saw that and thought of me, so that's very kind of him indeed. So the last thing, all the time's getting on. The very last thing is, of course, our crochet donut buddy crochet-along. So this is the book. Anybody can join in as and when, make one, you know, and 1 week, and or just do as many as you like when you want. I'm just working through the book, and you can join in, like I said, and just make the odd one or two if you've got the book. But they're lovely. I thought I'd make one or two, but as the weeks are going on, they're all mounted up in this little basket here. I'm really thoroughly enjoying them, even the ones that I know you've got lots of sewing bits on, or I just love making them. And I'm not putting the safety eyes on. I'm just embroidering eyes because they're going to be for little under threes, little ones anyway. So just, I know safety eyes is meant to be safety, but just in case, I'm just embroidering eyes on. So Rachel Zane is the author of the book, and there's lots of categories of all different sort of animals: pigs, fox, dogs, snail, reindeer. But there's also things like the sun. There's a snowman, a reindeer, there's a star and a sun, and you start off with a basic donut. All of them start off with a basic donut pattern. That's straightforward. And then you chain 20, join into a ring, and then increase, then decrease till you're back to the 20. Then you flatten it. The only thing, if you're new to them, it's you've got to stuff it as you go. So what I do, I put stuffing in to start, then I start sewing, then I put a bit more stuffing. I used to sew halfway and try and poke it through, but that was always a bit uneven. So now I'll get my stuffing, I roll it in my hand so you've got like a little sausage shape, and lay it there, and then sew through, then get another bit, right, and roll it as if you would as if you were, you know, like that. It's like Play-Doh type of thing. And then and lay that down and then sew up. So that's how I do it. And then you make the icing, which is the same pattern as the donut, but you just stop sooner, and then you add these drips. It's different stitches, like half, double crochets, single crochets, US terms, and then sew that on. You don't put the sprinkles. So last week, where is it? Last week, I drew the alien, that little alien. And he was lovely to make. He's only classed as a 2 donut, which is the rating. And I have lovely subscribers crocheting along with me. Morning, ladies. See if I can get their pictures. So this first picture is from Mary. Mary, hi Mary. She normally uses Starcraft Special DK, but this week she used just some scraps that she'd got left over, and she said she thinks that it's some Aldi yarn from a while back. But look, I didn't do cheeks on mine, but little cheeks look cute, and look at the little mouth. And she always embroiders eyes as well, because I know Mary does a lot giving away to charity. So not knowing who these might go to, she's embroidered the eyes as well. Look, little two antennas. I wasn't sure whether to do the antennas or not, but I just did the one in the end. But so cute, Mary. Thank you for sending that. That's gorgeous. And then the next one is from Jan. Hi, Jan. And Jan, normally she uses the sheep cheese katona, but I haven't got that much cotton. But I do find with amigurumis, when you're using cotton, it always makes my finger go a bit shiny there. I seem to hold my hook tighter than I should, and I just find it a bit more difficult. So I always use acrylic. But this week she's changed to acrylic because she's got a bad arm and shoulder. So I hope that's feeling better soon, Jan. So she's used Starcraft DK. So this is her alien. Look at them in the little basket behind. That's lovely. You might need a bigger basket, Jan. Although she's got Christmas things that she'll be doing, so she may not do every week, but that's fine. Look at this quilt as well. Love that. So that's her little alien with the cheeks and the antennae. Absolutely cute. He's a cute little alien, isn't he? I know aliens, you never know whether they're friendly or not, but I think our little alien's friendly. She's also been very busy because she's been making, she's done 8 loaf cats for her grandchildren in banat blankets. So I bet your shoulder and arms really feeling it. So I'd have a rest for a couple of days, just do little items. Well, the loaf cats are little items, aren't they, really? But I haven't made a loaf cat yet, but I would like to. I'd like to make some. I've seen them all over. And the next lovely lady is Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Maureen's joining in because she's friends with Jan, and she saw what Jan was making, and she's thoroughly enjoying making them now. So that's lovely. And this is Jan's. That's the first one. She's used, oops, Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn. And she said she wasn't keen on the little antennae, so she cut it off. I love the outside scenes. And that's the little alien as well. Aren't they all different? Although it's the same pattern, it amazes me how they're all different. So that's Maureen. So thank you, Maureen, for those lovely pictures. They've all got embroidered eyes as well, so that's just safe, isn't it? Just to be safe. You never know who's going to. Oh, I was looking for my little alien. You know, if you're not sure who they're going to, then best do embroidered eyes. Now, when I picked it last week, I thought to myself, I know you say little green alien, but I thought I don't think I'm going to do mine green. Don't ask me why. I just thought I won't do it green. So I couldn't decide what colour to make him. So I went into my husband and said to him, now I know this is green and it's an alien, but what colour shall I do? I said absolutely any colour whatsoever. Whether he was thinking of my favourite colour or whether he just decided, I have no clue. But he just said, oh, orange. So orange it is. This is my little alien. That was a bit weird. I think I agree with Maureen. I might have just chopped it off. I decided to do little brown eyes instead of black. Thought that my black might be a bit harsh, and I did his little smile a bit bigger. So that's my little alien. Oh, I thought he was quite cute. So that I used. I actually used. Did I use this? Yes, I used this a lot this week. This was the Yarnsmiths Create DK, and this colour is tangerine. And I did the donut in the same colour, the base. So that's my little alien. Really fitting. Oh, getting a bit full. I might have to get a bigger basket. Right, so that just leaves me to pick another donut. And I was talking to Natasha the other day, and she was saying, "Oh, please pick another easy one." I think the one that she's dreading, I think it's just because of sewing all the little pieces. Is it page 24? I think it's that one that she's dreading, just because of all the little sewing on bits. I don't mind sewing on so much really, because I don't know, I've always been, I think if you've took such a long time, or whether you've took a short time, whatever project you're doing, if you've took all the time to do it neatly and do it as best you can, the most important part is the finishing touches, isn't it? You know, and I always sew everything on really well. If ever I have to take something off or undo something, there's no chance, because I sew everything on really well. It's my big bag of balls I made myself from a YouTube tutorial. Look, it's getting quite low. Not many in there now, but there is some that are a lot of sewing on and a lot of, right, let me take my time. What's it going to be? I've got it. It's a yellow one. Oh no! Oh dear. Whoops. Sorry, but it had to come out at some point. It's a spider on page 78. Sorry, Mary, Maureen and Jan, Natasha, anybody else that's making them. Sometimes Aussie Sandy will make them, but so sorry, but it had to come out at some point. And it is just gone Halloween. Oh dear. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It's only a 2-star. 2-star, look. 2 donuts. But that's it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks tricky. It's just the little thin legs. If the little legs are too thin, I might just chain and then go backwards and forwards. May not do the legs like that, because the legs, oh goodness. Oh, it's six single crochets into the ring, or in the UK that's 6 double crochets into a magic ring. It's the changing colours and just having the 6. Anyway, that's just a black and putting the white, so that won't be too bad. It's only classed as a 2 donut. Anyway, this incy wincy donut buddy loves whipping up a web or 2. Catch him out with his friends at the park on a sunny day, or playing in the grass at night. So it says follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in Parma Violet. That must be this purpley colour. And the icing in black, emitting sprinkles. Say you any tips? It sometimes says tips. No, but I mean, you can do any colour. You don't have to do black spider. You could do a red spider, red and black. Because black's a funny colour to. It's a really hard colour to see unless you've got a really good light. it's a bit tricky. I find it a bit tricky. So to do the donuts, just surprise me and make it a different colour, or whatever colour you like, because you'll still know it's a spider with the legs and the web, won't you? But oh dear me. Well, I could have done without that this week. it had to it had to come out some week, didn't it? Though, you know, little incy wincy. So anyway, hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I got my poppy ready for is it next Sunday? Remembrance Sunday, and then the 11th is the 2 minute silence. What did we do? Oh, we went to see my mum. She just sleeps mainly all day, and she did wake up. She woke up once, and I wasn't sure if she recognised who I was really, but a couple of times ago I've seen her. She woke up and she smiled, a massive big smile, like she always used to. But she just she just sort of looked at me as if she wasn't really sure who I was. So that was a bit upsetting. But I like to go and visit her anyway. I took the Easter blanket because I took the Easter blanket that I made. It was one of my finish, one of my sleeping whips. But I wanted to give it Mum. Well, I took it a few weeks ago and I totally forgot. I hadn't put a name on it. And if a name isn't on it, it can get lost, in the washing. So I embroidered her name on both sides of that. So I took that, and that looked nice on her bed. Yeah, so I think for tea tonight we got some leftover beef, so I'm going to do a beef curry to go with rice for tea, I think. Excuse me. And then I've got to be there, a little bit of housework to do and sorting out. Go and see Dot tomorrow, and I want to take my bag bus to show her in real life. So I hope you've all been okay, and resting whenever you can, and taking care of yourselves, your health, and mentally. Hope you're taking time for yourself if you need it. I think everybody needs a bit of time for themselves, don't they? And just a little quiet time. We always used to just put the TV on and not particularly watch anything. It was just on sometimes, and this last few weeks we haven't had it on hardly at all. It's just hardly on, and it's been lovely just to sit quietly. You can hear the birds, you can hear the odd car in the distance, and it's just lovely to be peaceful and quiet. Go there, come on in, come and say hello. I'll say peaceful and quiet, and then we've got these three. Come and say hello then. Did you want to say hello? Did you want to say hello today? You're barking at the postman, weren't you? You were barking at the postman, weren't you? And no need, because he sometimes brings us nice stuff. It's not always nasty stuff. Not always bills, is it? Sometimes sniffing to see what's on the table. He's little food motivated, aren't you? Nothing there. But he's getting old. How old are you now? 10ish, something like that. He was rescued, so we don't really know his age. But he was mistreated, weren't you? So he's had a nice few years with us, haven't you? Anyway, have a lovely week. Oh, I think I'm coming back on Wednesday. I'm going to try and do a video of navigating round Wool Warehouse. I know a lot of you do order from Wool Warehouse anyway and are fine with it, but if you've never been on the Wool Warehouse site before, it's quite straightforward really, but I thought I'll try and film navigating around the website so you can see all the free pattern. Oh, you tired? Sorry, you need to go back to bed. You need to go back in your bed. Sorry for keeping you up. So I'll try and do that for Wednesday. Hopefully that'll work out. And but have a lovely week anyway. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, love each other, be kind to each other, and whenever you can. I know life's difficult sometimes, but just try and keep happy, because smiling and happy makes you happy, makes you happier in yourself. If you're like that, it just drags you down, I think. So try and be happy and smile, and tomorrow's another day, another fresh start. Are you going to say hello? Go on then. Go and say hello. Go. Ooh. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're funny. You're funny. I could watch him do that all day. I could watch you do that all day, couldn't I, if I had time? Yes, I could. Don't lick my face. Oh no, yes. Oh, my little old man. Anyway, sorry, I'm just. Oh, I'll go and get the curry on then. So, love you all. Hopefully, see you Wednesday. Love you all. Bye for now. Bye. Love you.